Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl Auli. I'm a Nigerian content creator who lives in Canada. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for all your love and support. So guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel and you're still watching my videos, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button, like this video, comment, leave comments in the comment section so that we can interact with one another. So guys, this video is very much requested video because a lot of you guys have been commenting on my channel that you're nurses, you're in the healthcare field, and you don't know how to move to Canada. So now the government of Saskatchewan, that's the province of Saskatchewan, they released something, and I want to share that with you guys, for all of you that into healthcare. Maybe you're doctors, you're nurses, you're into one or two fields in healthcare. This is for you. It's called the International Healthcare Worker Expression of Interest Poll. So I'll be leaving all details in the description box and also in the comment section. So if you need more inquiries, you want to learn more about this, you can just click the link and go to the government of Saskatchewan province and know more information concerning this program. So if you're interested in working in Saskatchewan in the healthcare sector and would like to be contacted about job opportunities relevant to your skills set by the SINP or health employers, please create an expression of interest profile. So there's an expression of interest profile stating that you're interested to live in Saskatchewan and also work in the healthcare sector. So I'll leave the link also in the comment section as well as the description box. So let me just explain what this program is all about. So if you are in the healthcare field, they said an International Healthcare Worker Expression of Interest submission is not an application to the SINP. It is a pre-application form which allows you to fill out an online form to indicate your interest in working in Saskatchewan in a selected health sector occupation and show your qualification. So it is not an SINP. SINP is the Saskatchewan nominee program, something like that, whereby you write your IELTS and you do your West evaluation and you do an expression of interest and say, okay, I want you guys to nominate me to come live in your province. But this is not it. This is a pre-application form. So they said this information this information asked for is used to identify you for job opportunities being offered by the Saskatchewan healthcare sector employers. Those who have skills needed will be contacted with job posting information, identifying where and how to apply for job opportunity. If you are selected and receive an employment, you may be eligible for the SINP International Skilled Worker Employment Offer or the Hard to Fill Skills Pilot. They said not all candidates who submit an expression of interest will receive a job opportunity notification. There are no limits on the number of workers who can submit an expression of interest. However, candidates can only have one expression of interest profile. So you can only have one expression of interest profile, but there are no limits to the number of workers who can submit an expression of interest profile. So now it says, I just want to go on and show you guys what occupations are eligible for this program. So it says if you are in NOC 12111, that's you're in the health information management practitioner. If you're a public and environmental health and safety professional, if you're an occupational health and safety specialist, if you're a registered nurse and a registered psychiatric nurse, if you're a chiropractor, if there are a lot of healthcare profession here, not nurse practitioner, pharmacists, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, medical sonographers, pharmacy technician, dental technologists and technicians, dental assistants, dental laboratory assistants, licensed practical nurses, paramedical occupations, nurses aid, orderlies, and patient associates. That's if you're a caregiver, you're a psychologist, you're a therapist in counseling and related to specialized therapies, you are eligible for this program. So all you have to do, like I said, is to create an expression of interest profile. And when you create an expression of interest profile, you can employers will be able to contact you and tell you that, okay, I see you, I like what you do, or I like your qualification, and I think you're a great fit for my company. And I also want to put this out there that Saskatchewan province is one of the provinces where you can also create an expression of interest profile to say, I want you guys to nominate me, I want to come live in your province without getting a job offer. So you can be in the Saskatchewan is not like every other province. Like PEI, you have to have a job offer if you want to nominate, if you want to come here through specified programs. I know Manitoba, you have to meet some requirements. Also Quebec, they have their own requirements on its own, and every other province they have a requirement. Some need a valid job offer from an employer, but the Saskatchewan province, you don't need a valid job offer from the employer. You can show an expression of interest, and I'm not even talking about the International Expression of Interest Healthcare Worker Program. I'm talking about the Saskatchewan province as a whole. But the only thing is that your job experience have to match your qualifications. So let's say you're a nurse, you have to have worked in the hospital, or maybe in a nursing home or a residential facility. Maybe you've taken care of somebody. It has to match. You can't be a nurse and say you worked in the bank. So I'll be talking about the SINP, that's the skilled worker occupation in demand. I know a lot of people that have migrated from the skilled worker occupation in demand program. So I'll also talk about the eligibility of this program and what you need to immigrate through this program. So it says this subcategory is for skilled worker who don't have a job offer in Saskatchewan but are highly skilled and in an in-demand occupation, and you intend to reside in Saskatchewan as a permanent resident. Note, all nominees with temporary work permits must reside in Saskatchewan. You must meet the criteria. Criteria can change at any time, but we will use what we got on the website when we first got your application. So the eligibility, they say to be eligible, you must pay a non-refundable $350 application fee online by Visa or MasterCard. It is the last step in order to submit your application. You may qualify if you live outside of Canada or proof of legal status in Canada, are not a refugee claimant, and you must score a minimum of 60 points out of 110 points on the SINP point assessment grid. So I'll put that link also in the description box, and you must have a language score of at least 4. It says some employers may also ask for language scores that are actually higher. You must have completed post-secondary education, training, or apprenticeship that's comparable to that in Canada. You must have earned a diploma, certificate, or degree related to your intended occupation. So this is what I was talking about. If you're a nurse and you want to apply for this program, your qualification must match, and as well as your working experience, it must match that you were actually a nurse. To find out if your education is related to your intended occupation, you can review the employment requirements. I'll also leave that link in the description box. It says for education outside of Canada, you must submit an educational credential assessments, that is ECA. I'll leave the link for the WEST evaluation also in the description box. They say individuals who have completed trades or job training as part of their high school education must instead apply for Saskatchewan licensure. See regulated occupation and licensing requirements. I'll leave that also in the description box. They say you must have work experience that is high skilled and not on the excluded occupation list. So Saskatchewan has a list of excluded occupation lists. I'll also leave that in the description box. They said your work experience must be related to your occupation, and you must have proof of settlement form and a settlement plan. So like I was saying, this SINP is for this SINP skilled worker occupation in demand program is for people that don't have a job offer in Saskatchewan and they feel like they want to immigrate there. So what they're trying to say is that I want the government of Saskatchewan to nominate me to come live in the province of Saskatchewan. So this occupation in demand, there's some jobs that in occupation in demand, so you just have to check if your job are under fall under this eligible jobs, and then you can also apply for this program. I know a lot of people that are under the Saskatchewan occupation in demand that they already got their PR. They just applied for it and they scored above 60 and they got the nomination, but now they've submitted their PR application and it got approved. So if this is something you like to do, I'll leave all the link in the description box. Just click on it. I know a lot of you are saying it's really difficult to immigrate to Canada. It's really difficult, but nothing is easy, right? With God, all things are possible. So if you believe this, click on the link, tell me how it went, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.